Yeah, and we are live again. Welcome back to BK42 Kustom Cycles podcast number 13. Yes, we've made it, number 13. I'm not sure
Yes.
that it's a good number, but yeah, we are there. And I'm BK42 speaking from Poland, and the other side of the screen is my dear friend Mike Make Brittan flying on his mobile studio and RV and whatever, somewhere in Spain. How are you doing, man?
Oh man, it's great. We made it to number 13. This is good. This is the way we want it. We got a great guest on today. We got a good feature. I'm excited about it, man. Hey, how's your
Yeah,
week been
man.
going, man?
Yeah, it was quite intense, a lot of work, but so far so good. I was preparing the trikes and working on the graphics. Yeah, that's all good. When we got
Oh
our
yeah.
friends, Johnny Tucker's already in the room. We got some family watching us already.
Oh hey, what's up, Thomas? I see you in there. Yeah, I had a little chat with Thomas. He gave me a little call. He was showing me some of his bikes. I encourage other people to send me some bikes. Tell me what's going on with your projects, and we'd love to know, man. We want to know what's going on, especially in Europe, huh?
And
Hey,
who
what's
is
up,
Mike
Johnny? How's
Britton?
it going, man?
Who is Mike Britton? I have no idea. Make Britton. Yeah, man. And how was your week? Any new project? What are you? How are
Yeah,
how are
I
you
mean,
doing?
yeah, that's right. I mean, we still got like a lot of the summer's starting to come out. It's still a bit confined over here, but I think everybody's starting to feel like to get out, and there's going to be, there's going to be a summer here no matter what, right? And as far as like tourists are coming here or not, there's still going to be one because it's a beautiful place to have one. So I'm looking forward to that, anyways.
Yeah, I can't wait for the summer as well. And we
Yeah,
get
riding
and we,
weather.
yeah, and we have to plan our new build, man. We got a wheel, right? So we got to do something cool.
That's right. Hey, that's right. We're going to talk about, yeah, that's right. We're a project build. It's still on the table, you guys. We still want to get this thing going, but there is some idea. I'm sure there's going to be electric too, BK, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and you know,
Something.
man, I'm wow. You told me something this week. Oh man, I was so excited about the magazine.
Oh, yes.
Let me share it. That one,
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yes, that's Customized Magazine. That's Michael Schooner from Job Picks. He's been in this scene for a long time. I mean, he's had this kind of magazine, one of the only, probably, let's call it the only printed custom bike magazine in the world right now, and he's had this going on for at least a decade or longer. So I mean, we were featured this month on the podcast, and he sent us a couple of copies and some stickers and things like that. So that's so awesome to see our podcast in print, and it's a milestone. We're very happy. Thanks, Job Picks, huh?
Yeah, man. I was very surprised. Really, I cannot wait to see it printed. To see the printed one
Oh yeah, I'm
because I
sending you
love that
one. All
one.
right, I got you a copy. As you can see, there's two copies right there, so I'm sending you one. All right, buddy.
Awesome, man. Thank you. And another good thing, we have to first to thank our
Oh
new
yeah,
partner. Let's say,
that,
Carmine. Man, we are live on the World of Custom Bicycles group, one of the biggest and the oldest, I guess, on Facebook, and just saying hello to our new viewers and
that's right. What's up, you
thanks
guys at
again.
the World of Custom Bicycle? If you guys are watching it from that group page, welcome. This is our first sort of simultaneous podcast with a different group. So this is just hopefully this is an expansion to what we'd like to custom bikes to get to. So thank you, Carmine, for letting us be featured on your group page, huh?
Yeah, and he prompted so fast to help us, and he was like, "Oh, very happy, very excited to be part of that." So, really, man, thank you, grazie mille. All right, then what about our guest, man? Can you talk a bit about our crazy guest?
Sure. I mean, we could talk about our crazy guest, or we can get into the feature. But like, I'd like to maybe we should talk about the
Oh,
feature. Or
yeah, the Ivan, right?
that's right. Like so. Well, before we get to our guest, which is something I'd really like, I'm really excited about. Also, I went. We have a special feature as well. A Russian builder from, I believe, St. Petersburg, and he belongs to a crew called Bicycle Trust. And I've known this guy. Well, I met him probably about 10 years ago at the FBI, and he came with a big group of Russians. They invaded that year. Probably 30 or 40 of them showed up that year. So it was really cool to have met a lot of these builders. And Ivan, I wish I could say his name. I'm sorry, Ivan, if I can't pronounce your last name very well, but I'll try. Zemlyanoy. Zemlyanoy. So
Zemlyanoy.
yeah, he's been doing some stuff over the. He's an excellent fabricator. I mean, you'll see some of his stuff, and he's a really good designer. I know you're probably bringing up his latest bike, which he sent me some kind of early pics of it. It was kind of and now if you could just hold off on that, I don't know if you can notice the frame, but he made it in the concept of a bird. So if you could see, like the front fork is like the beak of the bird, and the sort of
Right.
body and the wings is the frame. So you can see if you bring it out, you could see definitely see maybe on some other photos you might be able to get to, but this is his latest build where he's a very creative. So it's sort of out of the box kind of idea of bikes. I mean, you might even say this could be so the low top bar, um, and there's no. It's a very soft concept rather than anything sort of hard. This is a really nice kind of bird concept on here. So I mean, it's a
And,
very beautiful frame
and
he
what
did,
I,
and very. Go ahead.
yeah, and what I really like in the design is it's like the three parts, or actually four parts, are repeating itself. It's like they're moving. He just changing the angle. You see, like for let's say one is 0, the second is 45, 90, and 108, and they're almost the same pace, but they're just changing the position. Look, doing like this, and it's so soft. It's so organic.
Yes, yes. So really soft and organic. Yeah, yeah. I could see what you're just saying right there. The three parts that come over like that. Yes, I mean, and how he just perched everything on there, his seat and his handlebar and everything. So yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
here's the kind of frame. You can see more how the bird shape is developed out of that one. But I really liked this one when I saw it recently as a kind of creative new concept. All right. Now I don't know if you noticed that it's all in aluminum too. So he's done everything in aluminum weld as well. So that's a very special thing in our field, is that not a lot of guys are doing full aluminum custom builds. That's very rare. So that's a new concept as well. I'd like to see more aluminum frame customs in our
Right.
field.
Yeah, look like that. The
And now,
detail.
now, yeah, yeah, you're gonna look. You're pointing at those hubs right now, and maybe there's some other pictures of the hubs, but those hubs are like a work of art. I don't know if you can um
I
bring
think
up
that.
his hubs, but like there was, I don't know. I think he told me there was 70 spokes, and he made the sort of hub adapter. And if you look at it, it looks so delicate. The hub adapter on here, and it's just
Just
so
let me get
beautiful.
more. Yeah, I got his work here.
Oh yes, yeah, here it is. Oh, here you go, right? So look how delicate. Oh my God, look at those things, you guys. Really, wow. I mean, tell me that's not beautiful and sexy, huh? Tell me that's not
Awesome.
just that. This is just, oh man, and he's laser cut those things. The hubs are work with them as well. I mean, so that's I mean, we've seen a little bit from Adams and
From
Owitz with the
Adam.
hubs
Yeah.
as well. I mean, but this what I mean. If people are even these hub adapters can be very beautiful and creative as well,
Oh, look that.
Oh, sweet. And like there's little end caps, aluminum caps on there. There's some
Beautiful.
details on these bikes. Oh man,
And this guy's
sweet.
completely out of the radar, right?
Out of the radar? Say again?
Yeah, out of the radar. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about him. I didn't know anything about him. Since,
I think the next bike that I sent you to he is probably most well known for, and I think it's because he works very closely with Bicycle Trust, and there's quite a few guys that have worked together. So we can't give there is some
no,
work
no.
that he's done together with um his crew. You know the other bike I sent you that I think I sent you
Yeah. I have it here.
in,
I just need to
in my
change it.
PM. It was quite a few of them, and I think this other bike is probably the most well-known bike that he's made. That one that you just saw was his latest creation, which is beautiful. And I think but this other
Is
one,
this
oh, this
one?
is this one, right? So this is probably one of the most well-known. It's probably been around since about 2012, 2013, and it was a kind of racy version of a kind of bike, kind of something fast at the same time, custom. And I think it's awesome. I think he mentioned to me that he'd redesign it to in other ways to make it more kind of suitable for him. I think he says that he was a little bit too tall for this bike, so he'd make it a little bit bigger next time for himself. But like, wow, look at this design, huh? Look at how
Beautiful.
beautiful this thing is. Look
Look
how
the front
look at
end.
yeah, look at that front end with the feathers on the front end too.
Yeah.
I
Aluminum
mean,
feathers, right?
I think those are metal cut too, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
look,
yeah.
Jesus, look at that. That's cool, huh?
That's art,
I,
man. That's
I
pure
mean
art.
that's some artwork in that one. I mean, this is probably one of the most beautiful little style. I don't even know what to call it, but yeah, this is
Mm.
I guess this is kind of the original concepts of these bikes he had, and he wanted kind of racy and short and stuff like that.
Creative. Very creative.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, maybe if you got a
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
the
So kind of
handlebar.
the more sporty version of it, I think you'll see that it develops into what that other bike turned into.
This one.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
I mean, so there's a few other things that I don't know if you go through his Instagram or anything like this, but there's a couple of things that it caught my eye with Iban. He's been in the scene, so he's an excellent fabricator. So he does a lot of motorcycle fabrication and things like that. So he's not just doing custom bikes.
Yeah, I
Um,
can share
but
that.
what was related that I saw is that he made recently, and you probably see it on his Instagram, is is a frame jig that he built and he redesigned it. It's like to build frames. Yeah, so you see some of his sort of fabrication work, but you might see like I said, what caught my eye was the
Let me
frame
try to
jig that he
find
just
it.
recently made. Yeah, it was a kind of where I think it should be in there.
Oh, another one. The same style. Very nice.
Yes, it's sweet. His little designs on here too. Yeah.
This guy have to sell his bikes out. Oh, that's something I want to talk about. Sells out of Russian. He's doing some e-bikes, very interesting, and they're kind of trendy now in this kind of moped or
Yeah,
retro
that's right. Yeah,
style.
like
Yeah,
1970s moped style. Yeah, I've seen that.
yeah,
Like Rough Cycles come out with it, right? Like one of these kind of. I like his like version. It's kind of halfway between those old
right.
version, a little bit. Yeah, and with the crossbar on the top. It's cool. It's cute. I think it's cute. Yeah, yeah. It is a big thing in the e-bike world right now, right?
Yeah. That's fantastic. Oh, he got another one. Yeah, I think that's the same. His frames are amazing, man. Oh, yeah, but he definitely should get his bikes out of Russia somehow. I don't know, but people who like his bike just contact him. All of his contacts will be in the description below. So just
That's
get in
right. Yeah.
touch. Just share some
Yeah.
love with him.
That's right, and he's called Iban Zemlyanoy,
Yeah, the link will
and
be in the description below.
that's right. Check him out. He's Bicycle Trust in I believe in St. Petersburg, Russia. He's part of the scene, been a very big scene in Russia, and I'm glad that we'll be able to show off a bit of his work because they've got some really good stuff out there. So yeah, thanks to Ivan for producing some of these good works so that we can all enjoy it. All right, man.
All right, amazing. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you. So let's
So
go
yeah,
back to.
all right. Well, what we got next, which is like, I mean, every week we've been getting some really, really amazing guests, and I'm so happy that every week that we've been able to have some of these guys that have been a real impact in the scene. And well, this guy, I've probably met him in the early 2000s on the internet, like John Brain and everything. We're all just looking for people to mix with who had common interests and pre-show. So we met, like, I think it was probably 2005. We met in them, and you could see with this guy, I've probably met him in about 4 different countries, and we've probably met in 8 different places. I've been to his place in New York, and he's been to Barcelona about 4 times. He's been to Amsterdam. He's been to, like, we met in Florida. There's OBC Vegas. We met a few times in Vegas. I mean, and he loves his trikes, right? And you know that I'm pretty keen with trikes. Yeah, that's him, like in 2006. If you go back to that one, that's a pretty early pick of and also, if you look at that, he's also helped out on a build I did in 2007. So like there he is with me in 2007, helping me out on a build called The Vanished in 2007, and we did that one I think in 2008, which was a co-build. So like this guy, we've had so much connection. This guy also thinks about. He started up his own shop when he came back after he came back from from Amsterdam. He went back home and for like he's probably got the longest running custom bike shop in America. And this guy, and when it comes to custom bikes and where we're going to talk about trikes this evening. I mean, this guy, he's got to be one of the experts in trikes, and he's definitely the king of the air ride trike. All right, so we're going to be showing you that. I mean, this guy's been developing these trikes since the early 2000s, right? So anyways, without further ado, let's bring him in. Roll it, man.
There he is.
What's up, Nick? Sick Nick, Local Cycles in the house with his social lubricant. Yes, I see you got your social lubricant going on.
Hi, man. Welcome.
What's up, boys?
But you get kicked out of the house or what? Where you at?
I'm living in my van.
Another one.
Another one. Hey, join the club, man. Join the club.
I'm hiding from my successful store. I'm hiding from the people.
They'll start calling you up. I know, man. That's it, man. Hey, dude, it's so good to see you again. It's been. Go ahead.
As the police car just passes and I'm drinking, sitting in the car.
I gotta share something.
No keys. Keys ain't in the ignition. No keys. It's not running.
Before we bring him in, I was watching him in the backstage, and man, believe me, you lost the best of his face. He was doing and shaking his sticker there and things like that. Man, that was awesome. I wish I could share that with you, but it was the backstage.
Well, what? If we want to sometime, but let's go. Local Cycles. Hey, Nick, tell us what Local Cycles is, man. Oh man.
What is it? What do you mean? What is it?
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, what is it? What kind of store?
It's a cruiser shop. Mostly.
All right. Hey.
I don't know.
Mostly.
You know.
Well, I mean, when I was last there.
We got bikes. Come and check it out if you want to know. My door is always open.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, Hey Nick, at least you can tell us what you got when you first got into custom bikes. I mean, like if people don't know who you are, you got to. I mean, everybody in our scene knows who you are, but like say new people coming in, you know, who's Nick?
Right.
Who's sick Nick? When did he come in? What was this?
I think, I don't know. Some gentleman said, I'm having a show here. I've seen your bike. Why don't, if you'd like to come, you could stay with me in Amsterdam it's called the FBI. And then I went there and I said, all right, let me build a bike. And unfortunately for my first long European travel, I built a tricycle. Which
that's right, 2006.
Traveling alone with one bike box, but two gigantic ones. So I don't know. I just started putting it together. I said, let's do a trike. I want to do air ride. I was the first American to bring a bike there. And I was like, let me, all right, let's do posi rear end. Let's do billet rims. I was like, I'm the first American. Yeah, let's pull it all out of my ass. And I think I did that in about, I don't know. I think within 3 weeks, I built all of that shit. I wouldn't even have, it was just, it all lined up like always. I couldn't even make a pair of billet rims if I wanted to right now. You know, I don't have all those things at my fingertips as I did in that moment. So threw that on, showed up, you know, some new friends.
That was history, right?
Up, picked me up from the airport, and then it was all over after that. That would be the FBI Chopper Dome and staying with Ralph, the president, at the time the Chapadero president for Europe. And
that's
then
Chopper Dome.
I went to that several years, and that, I don't know, just went to many different countries with many different friends that share this bicycle thing, which wasn't really in the States yet, but now they're sort of, everyone's doing here what we did there, you know, a decade ago. You know, many different people from many different areas of life, many different things that just the bike is our commonality that bring us together instead of looking for things that separate people. Just the one thing that bring us all together, and beer and weed, but mostly the bikes.
Mostly the bikes, yeah, mostly the bikes. That's right, mostly the bikes, and a little bit of good time. And we met
me and you, and then our babies are what, a month. Our boys are about a month apart, but you know, we have to be on the furthest different yin and yang end of the spectrum of fucking life. Right?
Well, I guess so. I don't know. I guess so. We're all right. Look at this sick Nick's. Oh, this is his like video. Look at this. Look at that. That was his first one he brought to Amsterdam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that reminds me. And I showed up at everything but the post. No upholstery. I was sitting on two 1-inch tubes for fucking 35 miles that day. Fuck.
Oh, look how high he gets though. Look how massive he gets, right? And he can still pedal when he goes all the way down too.
At this time, I did not I made new rocker arms for the front fork. I had smaller, stocker rocker arms, and then in that video that Mr. UFO took when he visited Long Beach, that allowed me to get 12-inch stroke in the front. So I did.
Wow. Oh, damn. That's why you got so high on that front end, right?
Where's that? That looks like, is that Florida or Cali?
It looks like Cali to me. Yeah, it looks like Cali. Hey, can you bring back to that video with this air ride thing? Yeah,
that's all the way up. So that got about 15-inch stroke on the back. And that with the new rocker arms, which are like vertical when lifted at that point, I get about 12-inch height on the front. Once
yeah, you have look at there it is. You just dropped the front. I just see it right now.
That's about like not even a 16th of an inch. 2 millimeters under that in the floor. Once that's dropped.
And you could still pedal. That's what's amazing about it. Look at that. Like ground clearance you got on that.
Oh yeah. No, it was all about the swing arm jack shaft. No chain.
Oh my God.
No chains and chain tension from the full trike.
I challenge everybody. Like I said, I challenge everybody in the air ride with your air ride bikes, air ride trikes. You guys look at Sick Nick right here, you guys. Let's see if you get that much lift on your air ride. Look at it, right? This guy's got at least 15 inches of lift on this thing, right?
So then it was breaking up. The back was 15, the front's 12.
Damn, 15 inches. Like, so, I mean, and this was Sick Nick in 2006. All right, you can see young Sick Nick there, a lot less gray hair in there. Right? That's like 2000. Oh shit. And then hello? Are you losing me?
Then the evolution was the 2.0. I did the new one. I did independent swing arms, belt drives, symmetrical drive system.
I don't know if there is any other trike video here. Oh, I'm sure it's not you.
It's my step.
This is the one you built for your boy, right? This is the one you built for your boy, right?
Yeah, that was a classic 60 swing.
Yeah.
And I remolded. It looks production. I remolded the rear stays where it looked like it just flowed right into it. That was his first few bike rides there. You're probably better. I don't know where you're looking. Yeah, there's the new version 2.0. The original one previously was like most of my bikes, rotten from Superstorm Sandy from the inside out. I still got the wheels and the real swing arm, but then this would be independent rear suspension, belt drives, still posi rear, but it was symmetrical, like on tricycles, how they have right and left is a little different. It had, as you can see in the bottom there's two sprockets off the crank, so you get that symmetrical force going back, and that sort of rolled into the whole concept of the bike. When you look at it, everything is symmetrical.
Right.
So the forces aren't really unbalanced like when you drive your grandma's trike.
The
world hasn't really seen, no one's really seen this one yet. I haven't really put it out there yet. But then that fork, the fork was made by out of a Fox Shocks series, like downhill 7-inch travel fork that I cut apart, cut the arch out of, repainted, rebuilt, and overrode the air suspension on it to go off the pneumatic system. At that time for the contest, I was having trouble with the air. I never put it together. I was having some air leaks, and I.
Oh, is that what it was?
I stole I borrowed 2 cars and rented 2 different air, paintball stores to refill the air, and I was just like, and then they sort of, that's just. There's OG from Slightly Stupid chilling.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, you got to hang out with that. Oh,
my ex-wife's bike. Yeah, those boys, they're supposed to be coming out this summer.
Oh, did you tell them that we were listening to their music in Barcelona?
No, we just hung out at my house.
Just hung out. We didn't mention nothing about Barcelona.
No, it's like.
Hey man, hey dude, I'm talking about. I just missed that intro. I don't know what happened to me, but we're talking about that trike and you showing up to OBC for the fabricators, or I mean, it was a shop. What was it called? The shop
showdown.
The shop showdown or something. Yeah, that's right.
And then I was working on it, and all of a sudden they're like, "Yeah, come here." I'm like, "I'm working here, trying to build a button." They're like, "Oh, here's the fucking Drum Brain Awards," and I'm like, "Ah, fuck. Where's my Schrader valve? Let's party."
So yeah, that was.
I stuck the Schrader valve in that. I just set it. Went on the Street Run Red tour. Had a good time. I think I flipped it twice, which is drag racing it. We were drag racing in the parking lot. If you saw the magnitude of the length and width of it, you wouldn't think it was possible. But I rolled that puppy over twice. I got in a little fender. I got a little fender bender with a 21-year-old kid with a Ferrari. Sort of policed a little bit. I mean, I showed up to the contest with a little real world road rash. You know, I don't build any trailer queens. little desert dust on that when I showed up at the show. But that's it. I'm gonna polish the fucking thing.
I don't know. I thought it was.
I didn't remember, but I was at the show. I didn't remember, but then I'm in my pocket looking for something, and I pulled out the Las Vegas PD ticket. So I was like, fuck. I almost forgot about that. Then I look at my rims. I'm like, did I scratch my rims, man? Yeah, those hubs. I mean, you got pictures of those hubs? Like those hubs I made, you know, just from.
They're massive. They're
first
beautiful.
I did
those aluminum ones.
Yeah, they make a felt hub look fucking tiny. I did it old school. I did the blueprint old school in pencil with my old drafting shit, and then
damn.
Then the evolution of it, Hannon Customs helped me out and put it into the digital AutoCAD format, and then just went back. It sort of evolved a few steps, and then it turned into this whole 3D and hollow and
it was badass. That hub.
He did a rush for me in Canada. He did the machining from his friend's shop, and then that was that, man. That was the hubs were a fucking big one though. That was a blast to go from that little pencil drawing to fucking a month of evolution and getting the final solid chunk of fucking cut out of a chunk fucking gigantic, big motherfuckers. So then I was like, and I had like the 12 gauge main spokes and then like 3 pinstripe 14 gauge. And then the rears were totally deep dished, flush in the rear and deep dished the rims. So between the spoke gauges and the different lengths, and then they would, I made blanks where they go out the way I do. I sort of bring them in different tangents. So that bike overall had 9 different spokes between different gauges and different length. I needed 9 different Phil Wood spokes to make those happen.
Damn, man. Do you get to ride it around a little bit right now? You just started in your backyard or what?
Wait, let me see. I'll put it up soon. It'll go back in the public soon. It was sitting in the box for a while. I got a lot going on. I got a lot going on. I'm a very busy man. My sunshine. I've been focusing on the shop locally for the past few years. It's just
Yeah, well, tell us about the shop and what's going on right now. What's I know you're not.
And I'm about to clean out the garage. Keep checking eBay local cycles. Put some good shit up there. About to do some spring cleaning, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. You hear that, you guys? He's going to throw some of his stuff out there, man. You want to get some of his
shit? I can't save it all for the kid. I'm gonna put some stuff up there. I need some room, I can't grow no room. So keep it out.
Yeah. Any kind of future builds going on or what, man?
Let's see. Let's open up that airplane.
The airplane?
I'll build a new build to go somewhere. Let's go. Let's go. I think I'm gonna do. I think the next one I'm gonna do a little. I really miss the Street Fighter. Most of my rides have had the sandy water in them, and over the few years after that, rusted from the inside out until they just gave out. So I wrote all those out. I got the classic left. I got Sandy herself left, which she's probably rough inside too, but she was up in the jig during that, and then she dried out, and I just finished making the building her up. But I think like a two-wheel air ride would be a little more convenient traveling with. I said I'll never after the first. Sorry, after the first. I'm not feeling bad. This one's good. This one's good.
No, two wheels.
This one's good. You'll see. This one's great. But I think after the first one, dude, I said I'm never doing this. No, I'm never fucking building a trike to travel with again, dude. It's fucking 2 boxes by myself, 66 pounds one, 69 pounds the other one. Fucking, you know, I'm with you with the siesta, Espanol estilo, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring a bike. Uno caja, man. I'm good.
Una caja. Hey man, I would with you too, man. I took 2 big boxes. I took 7-wheel bike. You know, I mean, I brought it from Europe as well. I mean, you might have been the first one to bring it from America, but you know, I was the first guy to bring it from Europe, man. And they were big boxes, like you said, man, the big fat ones. And your bike, I couldn't believe it. You brought it in 2006, a trike in your suitcases and shit. I couldn't believe that, man. Air ride. Oh man, I think you blew everybody's mind when you showed up in 2006 in that FBI.
Benjamin,
taking care of business. I think you take care of business.
Yeah, I think he's busy. I'm bringing now
the kid. Yeah, thank you.
our tracks as well in the picture.
All right, hey, Nick, let's talk some trikes.
Let me look at this show here.
Yeah, look it. Let's talk some trikes. He's showing off some of the trikes that were posted on the comments. He put out a. Yep. I mean, and you know, we put out a few bikes that we had chatted about the last couple of nights. Some of our personal favorites. I mean, there's just too many trikes that are out there, and they're so beautiful.
That was good. That reverse trike. That was a good gig there.
Yeah, that's one's from Alejandro Meta from Spain. You could probably see mine in the background, actually. Yeah, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's Alejandro Meta's. I mean, that's got to be a good one. That had air ride on it. Did you know that?
Is that the same guy as the black and white with the checkerboardish one? It was a little more compact. Is that the same dude?
No, that's not the same dude. This is probably his only trike he's done like this, and he did this back in like 2012, and he was out there, and he was a Spanish guy, and it had everything. It was a tank, but it had. He reminded me of you. He could pedal it, and he had a little airbag on it and everything. But anyways, yeah, that was a killer one as well. There's another Spanish guy, Angel Paya. He's got the sidecar ones, and he's that one that cute one on the right. Did you see that one, Nick?
A sidecar? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't traditionally think of when we said best trikes a sidecar or.
No, I know.
But
we're not.
I guess so. I guess technically, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I think these are just what we're on the comments page. So I think BK is just showing some of the comments. Now this is one right here.
That was a good breakthrough in offset. Right. We'll call it offset trikes. Yeah, the leaning capabilities of that made it a little more of a solved a lot of problems that other people had with that. I did like that. That was Brent, right? Brent.
Yeah, that's Brent. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Brent? Yeah, I told him, and he also inspired me to build a leaning trike as well after this, and I did with Art Ramirez. But like this was my inspiration. I saw that and I said, that's so cool, man.
You know, I might do that. I need something for the kid. I think the kid could sit in a fucking keg.
A bigger keg, yeah.
Yeah, keg, get him the fucking bomb. Get him the bomber fucking glasses. What else we got there? Regular. All right.
This one is nothing regular. This one.
I mean, there's nothing regular. This one's by Ed Rongen from Holland.
That's a stretch.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know. Interesting concept, right? We're talking about an interesting trike concept, right? I mean, this has got to be an interesting trike.
I mean, if my dick was just a little bigger, maybe it would need its own little bicycle underneath there. But I don't know.
Oh man. All right, man.
But I wouldn't. That one's a stretch. I wouldn't consider that a trike.
All right, man. I would, but all right. I thought trike was 3 wheels, but all right, go ahead. I mean, we got you on here. You can call it as you like it, too, bro. Hey, why don't you show those 10 pics that I? Oh yeah,
what about Wachowski had a 3-wheel air ride? That was pretty cool. Had more like this.
That's right. BK.
Wacko's Garage.
No. BK.
Yeah, like the.
No. Wait, hold on. Oh, BK. I sent you a bunch of the 10 trikes that mean Sick Nick had kind of personally picked. It was in my messenger. But like, and it was probably the last picture I sent you, Ed Wachowski's. But anyways, yeah, we are talking about trikes, and we want to roll through some of the comments trikes too, because we did see a few of them in there. We don't want to put down any. We love trikes. All right, yeah. So this is one that probably came out about 10 years ago, right? This is one of your picks, right, Nick?
The young girl. We have the traditional one. It was in the back together.
Yeah, the one over there in the corner.
Yeah,
it's all right in the back.
That has some other stuff on it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tell them 650.
So, this is one that Nick picked. This is one of his bikes. This is also another one from Canada, a guy called Tom Fraser. I don't know if you could see the rear end on here. It's got a differential on there, so it actually this little def. This is one of my and a super wide rear end, and Tom is very known for his fabrication skills, and he wanted to come out and play with his trikes as well. So he came out and he brought out a really nice example. I thought that was really cool.
No, that's not a trike. Oh, see, yeah, it's difficult on Facebook because it get crazy. What is that?
It's on my messenger. Yeah, the messenger, the messenger one. Yeah, the one I said. Is this the one on messenger?
Yeah, this is the
my
one.
Messenger one. All right.
Yeah.
So this one, it was on. It was during the same year. It came out the same year. I brought my 7-wheeler to the OBC, and this guy, his name is Will Hunt. He won the builders competition with this trike. Now I don't know if you could see it, but you sit underneath it, so like the bike goes around you, and you sit underneath the frame.
Yeah, I see. And it's like inverted.
You sit so it's a kind of inverted, right? The handlebars go you have to reach up. They go downwards. It's super long. I mean, if you want to talk about radical trike, this has got to be one of the most radical trikes out there I've seen.
Yeah, that was the Young Guns build-off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a Young Guns build-off. Now, this was one of the build-offs. This is in 2017. I remember.
Okay, not the all right. It was one of the build-offs.
Yeah.
I was a judge.
This will. That's right, you were. I remember. That's right, you were.
I was a judge to most of the build-offs, actually. I think I was a judge to all of them. But yeah, no, but there was something like that influence, though. There was the motorcycle builder from, I think, from the Detroit area also. I don't remember his name.
That's right.
He did a similar motorcycle like that.
That's right.
It always had like the little. His thing was like the little squirrely whirly, like forgot the guy's name.
It's probably better on a bicycle, right? Rather.
Yeah.
I don't want. All
That's
right.
another good
How
one.
about
AB, right?
This one,
Yeah.
Right. AV. Yeah. Robert Kotash. He's a regular viewer here. This has got to be one of the all-time favorites of trike builds. And you look at all these. Look at the engineering on the front. You love that shit, right? You love that stuff. Oh yeah, look at all the drive shaft, everything, right? You're that kind of guy. You love all that engineering on the front, man. Yeah, we featured him a few weeks ago and featured some of his work, and you know he's got like a little kid about the same as we have, and you know he's struggling.
I'm clocking
trying to
out for
figure
a second.
out.
I'll be right back.
All right.
That's the only show that the gas is gone, in the middle of the show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're all right. Just to let everybody know that we're calling Sick Nick during the season starting up. So he's done.
All right, and who's this one? This one is quite famous, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. His name is on the tip of my tongue right now. I have to get it out right now. But anyways, this one has a massive sound system on here, and I mean I remember seeing this one at the OBC. I think it was 2019, right? Sick Nick, you seen this one, right? This guy from Detroit.
Greatest of all time. That
I can't hear you, huh?
No, it's okay.
Greatest of all time.
Oh, you're muting me. He's muting me like I'm a bad kid at Zoom school.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry.
I had customers knocking on my window. I had to contend to. I got to run my operation here. Got to pay the bills. Yeah, I was cruising in Detroit with that. Not necessarily my style, but a serious boombox on that motherfucker. That was like, oh, you ever find? Do you have a picture of my first trike? I got my first trike was like low rider style, chrome, twisted parts. I had a cabinet shop in the family at the time, so I built like a Formica box in the back this was like 1995 when I was in high school and shit. And I actually my parts supplier at that time was fucking Slam and Rye. It was Warren Wong. And once the Fat Wheels got started back in, I was like, I was seeing if he was still out there. I was hitting him up. I was like, you got to come check out ours. I was like, with the wide rims, you got to lay some shit on some wide rims. And then he showed up at OBC and I saw him and I was like, I told you, bro. And now he's sort of overnight sucked right into our whole thing, but
that's right. You did know. Yeah, you knew Warren Wrong. You made me familiar with him. I missed that whole 90s bit with it. But can you go back on that last photo?
Cool, too, the white. Low life ones are nice.
Yeah. These are a couple of. He got into the trike thing as well, and he made some really nice.
The orange one has the independent suspension now, and the other ones are more the basket front. The one like what you used to make with the barbecues and shit in Spain. The blue.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I don't think I've ever done an independent front suspension, but mine were more like the one on the right. Yeah, just build the whatever and go through it. Yeah. So where's that other? Yeah, that one. Now this is Raul.
Yeah, that was a clean one. Is that Spain as well?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's Spain, and that's a leaning trike.
And that had like the checkerboard wheels, right? Yeah, that was a clean one.
Yeah. That's the one, the checkerboard wheels. That's right. And this one, like I was just saying, is a leaning one, so it didn't turn with the handlebars. You had to like lean over to make it turn. And he'd won like a rough cycles competition with it. He used like a tango frame or something like that, and he made this kind of trike. One of my favorite trikes, and yours too, right?
Yep. I just lost the screener. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, Ron Finch was the one I was saying, that weird trike from Detroit with the overhead. Ron Finch was the motorcycle builder.
Oh, right. Yeah. It was an old one too. It was like a 70. It was made in the 70s. It wasn't like it's something new, right?
No, I think he did it for that motorcycle, the build-off show.
Oh, all right. Oh, all right. All right, man.
Anyway, I just saw that somebody commented that somewhere.
All right. So got you on that one. Can you move on to the next one? BK? Yeah. Oh, you picked this one,
dude. That was
dude.
cool. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But that was like, I like the proportions. That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
I had that printed out in a garage back in the day. I like those proportions. That was like when the little Repop Stingray just hit the market, and somebody used those parts quick. That was cool. I don't know where or when it was from, but it's got a mean stance with the spoiler front end.
Oh, hell yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. It is a clean one.
Especially the time this came from. This was early.
That's right.
At least 15 years ago. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. And we're doing it with a hell lot less parts 15 years ago, huh?
That was like, those years was like Bike Rod and Custom days, which was like a digital magazine, based out of the guy that ran was out of New York City, passed away years back, but that was back then. It was that. What else was it? Like Slow and Low Forum, ran by my boy out of Scandinavia there. And what else? What else was going on? Freak Bikes, right?
Yeah, we had like the Chapaderos Forum. Remember that? We had
too. Yep.
Yeah, we had that one, and then we had like Custom Cruisers, and we had Chopper Bicycle Net, right?
Yeah. Chopper Bicycle Net. That was a big one. They used to do the build-offs too, right?
That's right. I mean, we had all this like that pre-Facebook days. We all met up on here, and it was just exciting. I mean, we'd leave messages. It wasn't Facebook, instantaneous, but it
wasn't Facebook. I made
on there every night. The what?
When I stayed in Spain, I was forced by the girl I stayed with to make a Facebook account. Here, come on, make a Facebook. I'm like, what the fuck's Facebook? I'm old school. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
hey,
she got me on it too. Yeah, she got me on it too, man. So yeah, that was something that we got on together. I think it's like 2007, right? Shit, we've been on Facebook forever, man.
Man, talking about Facebook, look how many entries we had.
Oh man, yes. Can you bring them up a little bit?
That was MySpace back then. That wasn't even fucking that shit.
Yeah, I noticed. Yeah, we didn't put all our personal trikes in there.
It's so small. I can't see that.
Yeah, look, you can see Matt Carter's in there. Yeah, Matt Carter, right there. Yeah, that was his little couch bike. Yeah, and look at all the good ideas he had. If you look at the ideas here, right now, all right, well, if you like it or not, whatever. But look at it, like he's using a big hubless wheel. Look at that wheel. That's just so random, I mean, it's so many different like random bits to do. What would you call this? A trike? Would you call this? It's got 3 wheels.
Well, that famous author is a unique gentleman.
All right, man. Let's roll to some of these trikes here. I can't really see them.
That's the one we are talking about.
Yeah, that's right. That's Raul Zavala. Yeah, and he's currently in Spain, but he's from Ecuador.
He was South America.
Great work.
Yeah, that's right. That
was clean.
That's one of the kind as well.
Oh yeah, this was a new one from Low Life.
Well, that's a Low Life. You just threw the grill on there, give it that front look instead of a basket for a dog, or a keg, or whatever.
That's right. This one's pretty badass with a nice front end. So that was pretty cool. We make some note on that one.
Yeah, that's the badass.
Yeah, that's the same.
That's it. Yeah. I think I sent you the Pawlikowski one. I sent in my personal messages my last one. But let's go through this one. It's cool. Like that, I think that's Tyler Trotalich. He had a very beautiful one he did for his wife, I think. Sort of pink one and black. Yeah, this is also from Detroit. Danita,
that's like Barcelona Estillo that got a little seat for a kid or a small woman.
We have a last minute entry.
Oh yeah, that's Adam Zanowitz with his little adult size, kid size trike.
Wait, who is that lady? I know her from somewhere.
He sent me another one, but I cannot load in the same page. So Adam, please send us a message. Then I can load your message here.
This is another low life one. I think that was another one from Tinita. I think that was a low life one. And then like the fat tires. Well, you know, you can go all day long with fat tires with trikes, huh?
That's totally Exile inspired, that one.
Wow.
What about Wachowski's air ride trike with the?
Yeah, it
had more of a Volkswagen, old school Volkswagen suspension was like the way that worked with the.
Yeah, I wanted. I sent it to BK in my last messages to him. I'm not sure if
there
it is. There it is.
Yeah, that had the hubless front too.
Yeah, the hubless front, and you can see the rake on the back. Come on, like that. That's
the independent rear, but it was more like like an old Volkswagen kind of suspension.
Yeah, with the floating axles, right, or whatever they call them.
The torsion bars or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. That was a pretty killer, and he did it hubless as well on air ride. I think I sent also one more after that, BK, of another guy that's done it in California.
Is that the last one I have? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah. No, it was because I sent it to Signic. Yeah, there was like a few examples. Do you remember some examples of air ride? Wow, like this. Oh, this is I think it's coffee shop or something, right?
Yeah.
And of course he can't stand. But how about Mr. Make Scorpion? Inverted trike.
Oh yeah, you think my bike is worthy of this list?
with the chain steering and the whole shit?
Yeah. I mean,
you had to jerk off your pneumatic fucking hand grips to make it steer.
Yeah, that's right. That pneumatic cylinder.
A little sprocket to cables and a fucking pivot. Yeah, why not?
That's right. And I don't think anybody's ever put a live Scorpion in their bike as well. So you know,
that's just some other bullshit. All right, that's just.
There was not bullshit.
That has nothing to do with the bike. That's just.
It made it run better. It made it run better.
Stung you in your ass.
It did escape. Yeah, so we did have trouble with that.
It stung you in your ass and woke you up from your sangria coma.
Oh, dude. Hey, you got to show Sam's fire bike trike because like he put it up there too. It's a
with the billets.
I think they have billets on there. Yeah, I think it's
what's that called? Rum runner? I don't know.
Yeah, the rum runner. Yeah. I'm sending it to BK right now. But like it's in that list. But he went to Spain and he hung out with us and we've been playing with all the trikes. And when he came back home, he built this rum runner. And I think the way we're talking about is so anyways, like I think we've done some trike talk today. I mean, I think we all appreciate where the trikes that have come out. I think all the trike. I think we had 120 entries, 150 entries.
I don't know, but a lot, man. And you shared in other communities, so we get a lot more, and they're not even here. That was awesome. We need to plan the next context as we are getting
at the end
of our show.
That's right.
We need
Yeah.
to plan the next context. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Fucking
The red
context.
bike's gone, the trike's gone,
Woo!
wheels.
Yeah, we got the trikes. Yes, I mean, I think Sick Nick is also a good guy to talk about trikes, and I'm glad we had you here tonight, Nick, of talking about trikes and talking about the life. What any future plans? Are we going to see you at OBC
How
in
about
September?
no? How about we start now? The guest now tells you the topic of the next show.
No.
All right, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
I don't know. I just came up with that concept.
Yeah, I thought you got an idea.
How about
you got a good guest?
how about let me see if my friend my customer J-Rod has been doing a lot of electric. You into the electric bikes?
Oh, do you
You
know who
follow
J-Rad is?
J-Rod BK?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That would be awesome.
Oh,
man.
I know the Russians got him going. Once he put all the girls on the bikes in the dirty parking lot, it was all over. He became fucking. I'm like, man, you're my customer now. You got more followers than me, man. I'll send him your way.
Yeah,
Right.
dude, we'd love to, man. I know
He's a
BK
good
would love his
talker.
work too, man. Awesome
Yeah.
stuff,
He loves his themes bikes. You know, like theme thing isn't my style, but he's a cool cat. He's very creative. He just started selling. He just had a little baby girl. He just started selling them off. He really hasn't sold them, but he just sold the fleet so he can make room in his little container to build some more. So
Oh,
maybe
damn, man.
I'll see if he's down to shoot the shit.
Yeah, dude, that sounds great, dude. I mean, this is awesome. If we could get something like this, what do you think, BK? We could do something
Pull up
like that. Right?
Oh, definitely.
Pull up
I'm
an
looking.
instant. See if you pull up a picture of his shit. I don't know who else. Or the topic can be, I don't fucking know. I don't know. That can
You can pick the
Oh,
next
but-
contest. How about that? You can pick next.
next
Yeah, well, we
content
can think
coming
about
up.
it. All right, and we have to thank our friends from Pedals Up.
Oh yeah,
There they
that's
are.
it. Yeah,
Talk
and
about the
Tony
great
Vegas,
show.
Danny Sun. Yes, more bike talk.
More bike talk, yeah.
Hell yeah, every Thursday, huh? I do catch them every Thursday. Maybe not everyone live, but I do catch them. So
Yeah, I missed it
the more
as
bike talk,
well.
you can't get enough. There it is, man.
All right, and thank once again Carmine Spinello for letting
yeah.
me use his group. I hope he's still in the room. And yeah, man, and let's plan the next weekend contest and our
And thank
great
you,
guest.
Heineken.
And once again, we have to thank our guest. Let me remove this one. Nick, thanks for joining us tonight.
Oh yeah, Nick, thanks, man. I mean, one of my best buddies in the scene, man. I'm glad you came by, man. Hey, stick
Right,
around
boys.
after too, man.
Good
All
luck.
right, we'll have some virtual beers.
I gotta go to work. I gotta
All
go
right,
to work.
All right, man. Whatever, man. All right, but it was great seeing you again, oh buddy. I know we're gonna probably catch you at the OBC in September, man. So we'll catch you around. All right, bro.
All right,
It's
thank you.
September.
See you guys. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Au revoir,
buddy.
Pee-wee.